Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel with my husband.
Hi everybody.
It's so long time I'm not upload the video.
It's been a long time.
Yes, I think 7 days.
You haven't felt good though.
Yes.
It is what it is. You do it when you feel good, you don't when you don't. We're both retired.
Yes.
You realize that?
Yeah.
You've done your 20 years of work.
Yes.
I've done my 30 or 40 years of work, whatever it was.
Yes.
So that's an interesting thing because I was thinking about that this morning.
Yeah.
People say, you know, if you take your wife back to America, she can go to work because Filipinos love to work.
Yeah.
And I said, not my Filipina, because you don't really love to go to work. And anyway, that's just a little tidbit. So what was your video going to be about today?
The topic today is why is a lot blogger in the Philippines for beginning compared before?
Compared to like when I got started?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good question. Geez, you know, there was so few vloggers when I got here.
Yeah.
There was like 3 or 4 guys that I followed. I'm sure there were more, but there was only 3 or 4 guys doing it. And then maybe after I moved here, I discovered that there was maybe 15 or 20 guys, but they were all spread around. And then you came on my channel, and we were kind of fortunate, I guess would be the word. I don't know how else to put it, because we were on YouTube during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And nobody could come to the Philippines. And a lot of people wanted to come to the Philippines.
Yes.
And so we had kind of a captive audience. There was maybe 15 of us here. There was Gio and Mark and myself and Rike and Bob Brown, and we were just sort of, it was still a very kind of small.
And Monty.
And Monty, yeah. But it was just a small pool of people, call it a dozen.
Yeah.
And then when the pandemic ended, a lot of people, of course, came over here. And I think a lot of people saw that if someone as stupid as me could do YouTube, well, that'd be easy for them to do YouTube. And so I don't think we're responsible for it, but I think that introducing you and you starting your own separate channel was a bit of an influence, not a big one, but a bit of an influence on other guys starting channels for their significant others, the women. And so you have the guys' channel and the women's channel, like us, or a lot of them have just the females has the channel, and the man is kind of in the background, and he's maybe writing the scripts, or which we don't write scripts, or he's telling her topics or what to do or what to say. There are some guys that I know personally that are true micromanagers about anything and everything that their significant other has to say on YouTube. And then there's, and I'm not like that at all. I mean, she does whatever she does. Half the time I don't even know what she's loading up on YouTube. I don't care. I think she should have her own voice. And then there's a lot of females that found social media exploding like it is. They would be inspired, I think, by like the Filipina P, who was very, very successful and became very well known. And so they said, oh, I want to emulate her. And so they would go out and they would start their own little thing. And some of them knock it out of the park. And most people that have a YouTube channel fail. They last for, that's not me saying it because I know it. Just Google it. And the majority of YouTubers, I think 90% or something like that, I'm probably wrong, don't even get to 1,000 subscribers, which is one of the keys to being what's called monetized. But anyway, these women will, they're very attractive, they're intelligent, they're smart, they do their thing, and they get out and they race around, and they, like I say, they try to emulate other vloggers that they're watching. I think that a lot of it becomes redundant over time, and But that's my answer. I think that there's just more and more people coming out here.
Yeah.
A lot of them may have the same kind of motivation that because I lived here for 2 years before a channel popped up, and I was vlogging a lot for Facebook. But it wasn't for Facebook views or anything. It was just for my family or my friends. It's like, hey, I got a new apartment. Check it out. You know, and I got this and I got that. And I'm going here and I went to this beach and I ate at this restaurant. And that's really what a lot of guys and gals doing YouTube do today. They just go to restaurants or they go to the beach or they take a ride on a jeepney. And it's all fresh and new to them and it's all exciting as it was to me. And they're just simply recording it. Difference is they're throwing everything up on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
do you know what is the very popular now? Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
Facebook. Everybody is doing for the blog in the Facebook.
Yeah, see, I see you doing it, and I don't see it worth the money or
Have a little.
anything else. It's so little money, and it just seems to be. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Facebook anyway. There's going to come a day where I'm just going to cancel my Facebook. I like Messenger. That's the thing. I like having Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, because Facebook and YouTube, and Facebook is very short, like 1 minute.
Yeah, little shorts.
YouTube, you need to 15 minutes or 18.
Well, you can go as long as you want.
Yes.
The minimum for a video to get what's called monetized. In other words, put an ad on there. One of those annoying ads that you have to skip over.
Yeah.
Unless you have premium, is 8 minutes. So you have to do an 8-minute video for it to even garner an ad. And so the majority of guys, where people do videos, they make them about 15 to 30 minutes. Just depends.
Yeah. So, Daddy Paul, how
But I think
many...
it's great. I will say this. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, I love the fact that everybody can pick up a camera and start a YouTube channel. In fact, I've said I think everybody should start a YouTube channel, especially the older you get, because twofold. Number one is the older that you get, the more wisdom that you gain, the more you can share with people that may be able to benefit from your wisdom and your life experience.
Yeah.
And you may be able just to sit down and say, hey, listen, and you're talking to a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old audience, if you're fortunate, and you say, listen, stop making these your priorities and start focusing more on this if you choose to do so. But the number one thing that I love about YouTube is it gives the average schmuck like me a voice, where before YouTube or Facebook was around, the only way a guy like me could have a voice is if I had a job at a radio station or if I had a job at a TV station. And those weren't easy jobs to get. But here, you're self-employed and you're your own voice.
Yeah.
And you can be as obnoxious as you want to be, or you can be as intelligent as you are and express. You could have how to do it video, you can fix cars, you can rescue dogs, you can talk about life in the Philippines, you can talk about women, you can talk about men, you can talk about anything, nothing's, barred. And so I just like the fact that the ordinary Joe and the ordinary Jane can pick up a camera and talk to the world and express their opinion. And a lot of people get into the political part, which I avoid, but they're certainly got their voice. And so that's what I like about YouTube, is it gives everybody the same opportunity to say what they're saying on the big TV shows and the news anchors and what you see on the news. So that's that.
For how many years for your blogger in YouTube?
Me, I'm going on 5 years.
5 years. For your 5 years for the bloggers, did you experience for hard
What?
hard work for doing the blog?
A couple of times outside. When we go on location somewhere. The ones that I really like doing are the driving videos, and we haven't done one of those in years. And I keep saying we got to do a driving video, but
traffic.
it's so much easier said than done, and it does take a lot of energy. I prefer these kind of videos, which is just what I call talking head videos, where you take a topic, you're in the comfort of your own home, you know, and you knock out whatever it is that you want to express to the people.
Yes.
I'm not big on going to restaurants anymore. I never did that, in fact. I don't think I've ever done like a restaurant review. Oh, we did one. We did Latino.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we
Latino.
found Latino, we did that. But that was part of a driving
years
video
ago?
too. Yeah, it was a couple, 3 years
Yes,
ago.
yeah.
And the problem with that is I found is I don't want to knock Latino, but if you do a review on a place that's really rocking it that day,
Yeah.
6 months later it could have gone to hell. And here you are recommending it and saying, hey, go eat here or buy this here or get that there. And then things tend to change quick out here. So that's about that.
So you mean is what to call that? Is so hard for making the content, the video, or easy for you?
For me,
Yeah.
it depends on my mood.
No, that doesn't look you.
Well, with all we've been going through the last 3 or 4 months, my mood has not been all that bright. In fact, I took all of October off. So I don't treat it like a job. I treat it like just something that I like to do.
Yeah.
I think it's fun, you know.
Yes.
It's fun. I like the analytics. I like to see, okay, why did this, like I have a really poorly received video. I like it to some degree because I go, what went wrong? What was wrong? I like the video. What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
And people in the comments will tell you, but the analytics will actually tell you more. And there's all these little finite things. So I like playing around with that. One thing that I'm really against, I'm against it for me, is AI. I don't like the AI generated photos. I don't like the AI generated scripts or descriptions. It's just, to me, it's cheating. I like things to be organic. So like when I take a thumbnail picture, I take a thumbnail picture of you.
Yeah.
Or if I'm interviewing, John Doe,
Yeah.
I take a picture of John Doe. And he is what he is. And
Yeah.
he's the guy that you're going to see in my video.
Yeah.
And there's no clickbait, in that. Now I see a lot of people using these generated photos that they can get or buy or whatever. Nothing wrong with it. If that's what they want to do, great. They want to put a beach scene up with a girl in a bikini or a boat in the background because it kind of depicts as long as it depicts what's in the video, I'm fine with that. But I fight that technology. I just think it's cheating in a way.
A lot work.
I think
I like
AI,
anything.
once you understand it, I'm talking strictly about thumbnails. I'm talking just about the pictures.
Yeah.
From what I understand, from what I've talked to guys, is they really have to teach the AI model what they want. They have to explain it in a certain way. And over time, it might take 3 weeks for the computer, for lack of a better word, to understand what an actual Filipina looks like. And then a Filipina in a pair of shorts and a crop top, or a Filipino man wearing traditional wedding garb. It's that process. Once you get over that hump, from what I understand, you can talk to it and you can put what you need in there. The only thing that I like about some of the photo stuff is you can kind of sharpen the image like I do in Google Photos.
Yeah.
And I can dim the background
Yeah.
so I can write something on there.
Yeah.
But I don't get all fancy with the script, or I don't put a bunch of pictures and other nonsense up there. Not saying that others shouldn't, but it's just not my style. I like to stay organic.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the last question is, what do you like to advise the people for the plan for beginning for the blog?
If they're gonna do it,
Yep.
I would just, I don't know. I mean, when I did it, I didn't have any ulterior motives. I did not have 1,000 subscribers for over a year, and that's what it takes to qualify. I had 4,000 watch hours, which was the other thing that needs to qualify, to get monetized, to get paid. But it took me over 1 year to get it. I couldn't buy a subscriber.
Yeah.
Nobody would subscribe. They would watch it, but
The
nobody would hit
people.
the friggin' subscribe button.
That
And it was
before.
like, why is that? And Monty told me, my friend that helped me set up the channel,
Yeah.
he goes, well, Paul, you got to tell people to subscribe.
Oh.
And I said, really? Because when I watch a video, if I like what I see, I just hit the subscribe button. I go, I want to hear this guy again. But and I did an experiment. I said, hey, would you guys please help me out? I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And the next thing you know, I got to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
He was right.
Yes.
You tell people or ask people nicely, can you please subscribe? Because I'm trying to hit this number. So I didn't make any money off of YouTube. I've been on it 5 years, but I made money on it now for 4 years. And the first year wasn't even worth mentioning. It was so little money.
Yeah.
Because you don't have that base. So I guess for the last 3 years was where, if you're looking at revenue, that's been increasing every year.
Yes.
So that gets better.
Yes. So that is, guys, for the topic today about for beginning blogger and a lot blogger in the Philippines.
Yeah, I think the Philippines offers a lot of different venues for people. So you don't have to be in Dumaguete, obviously. You can be in Makati and Cebu. You can be doing diving videos. You can be doing, all these waterfalls, nature trails. Again, restaurants, pricing, budgets are big. I just saw a guy says he's living in Makati for $425 a month. Oh, that's all about. But you see it and you watch it if you want to, and it gives you a real, because there's 7,000 islands out here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just representing, or she just represents really little space here in the Philippines, which is sleepy little Dumaguete.
Yeah.
That's all we do, So.
How about in the US? Do you have the blogger there?
Yeah, I guess, but I think that in the States, it's different. I don't watch any American vloggers. There's a lot of real estate people that I see are popular. They're talking about the price of homes in Las Vegas or here or there. There's a lot of economic information that seems to get thrown out there. But as far as like what we do, touring cities and whatnot, I'm not aware of it. But people out there would know. I don't know. I don't watch that kind of stuff. I really don't even watch the Philippines vlogs. I don't like to watch other people's channels because I don't know. I don't want to accidentally imitate them or copy them.
Yeah.
I want my own ideas to be original. You ask me, is it easy or is it hard? Some days I'll sit outside and I'll have a thought and I'll go, oh, well, that's a funny story.
Yeah.
Or even better, somebody will tell me a funny story that's true.
Yeah.
And I'll be able to just relate it
Yes.
and let everybody else get a laugh out of it, hopefully. That's my goal.
Yes. So thank you, Daddy Paul, and
Yeah.
thank you so much, guys, for always watching my YouTube channel, and see you there.
And subscribe.
Subscribe and share. Thank you, guys, and please don't forget to Daddy Paul's channel.
All right, there's enough of that. Bye, guys.